The actions that happened in the UN today has many people thinking, like, what's going on with the U.S. policy when we decided to vote with North Korea, Belarus, and Russia. Never ever thought we'd see the day when that happened. So we're gonna have a really, really spicy topic tonight. Is Trump a spy? And is Putin in charge of U.S. policy, folks? So, hey guys, do me a favor. Make sure you guys are sharing the room. Make sure you guys are letting everyone know we're live. Hey, if you're listening to us on a podcast and you want to join us, you can join us at Chatter Social. You can download the Chatter Social app at the Google Play Store as well as the Apple App Store, guys. But hey, more importantly, guys, make sure you guys are coming in here. We start approximately 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Looking forward to seeing you guys, man. Welcome to Debate the News, man, because we got a lot to debate, so we're not going to keep this thing going. Excited to be here, folks. Let's get this thing started. Wow, folks. Hey, guys, good evening. Good evening. Welcome to Debate the News. I'm excited to be here. Wow. We got a hot one tonight, man. There's a lot that's happening in the world, as always, with my man Donald John Trump and just this new administration and everything that's happening. But today it was interesting because, the UN had a vote as to condemning the actions of Russia in Ukraine. And believe it or not, there were only 4 states, countries, when I say states, that actually voted and supported, against this resolution. And those 4 nations, guys, out there, I don't know. 3 of them is considered to be the darkest nations here. Belarus, okay, which has a dictator strongman that is pretty much controlled by Putin, voted against it. Russia voted against it. Okay. North Korea voted against it as well. And guess what else, folks? Believe it or not, the United States voted against it. So when you think about that, man, I never thought that I see the day when the United States votes against all of its allies and side with North Korea, Belarus. Guys, Belarus is horrible. Okay, North Korea is horrible. And Russia. So it got people wondering, like, hey, everything that, someone said everything that Trump has done so far, it's what Russia would have wanted him to do. Is what they're saying, and a lot of different policies. And I'm going to get into it. I don't want to jump into it right now, but I just want to, is Trump a Russian spy? And we did this probably about 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. We did the same topic, and I never thought I'd be doing it again so soon. So with that being said, folks, we're going to jump right into it. My man, Skull. Skull, are you here, Skull?
I'm here, Jonathan.
Skull, are you here?
I'm here, Jonathan. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How are you doing today, sir?
Good, good.
So, Skull, what do you think about that topic?
Well, here's what I think. You want me to just go ahead and get started here?
No. We can get started. I want to know what you think about the topic before you jump into your Dateline.
Well, I think that this story's been hanging over Trump's head for a long time, right? And this latest allegation is a long line of accusers that have come out and said that this might be true. And I just think it's insane, right? I mean, here's a man who's 78 years old. As a child, he probably had to do bomb drills when he was in school, right? Get under, duck and cover. The idea that someone who was doing this could not understand why Russia is America's enemy. I mean, you had nuke drills in your childhood. What are you doing? It's crazy. I land on that one.
Wow. Okay. So, obviously, you have strong feelings. So, give us a Dateline, if you will.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and fire it up here. First, I'm going to say something that's a little off topic. Dan Bongino is now the deputy director of the FBI. This is a former right wing podcaster who is now running one of our nation's premier intelligence, counterterrorism divisions, and cybersecurity divisions, right? The Federal Bureau of Investigation. He was once quoted in saying, "The only thing that matters is power, checks and balances." That's a good one. That's pretty much a direct quote from his podcast. You can look it up. You can see him saying that. Does this guy really
He was
have
a Secret Service agent, Ron.
No,
card?
Rob. We're doing a Dateline. We're doing a Dateline.
Oh,
Yeah, the date.
you can talk about his 10 years of being a presidential bodyguard. Does that qualify you to be a deputy director of a high-level intelligence organization?
Yes,
Come on. He's a glorified bodyguard, buddy, and he wrote a little book. Okay, now on to the next thing. The most recent accusation comes from a man named Alinor Musavani. He's the head of security in Kazakhstan. He defected to Austria. He was an agent at the 6th Department of the KGB in charge of acquiring spies from 1986 to 1988. And he is alleging that Trump was a known Russian asset at the time, going by the name Kasanov, meaning the Red One. And he is saying this openly. You cannot find this on the American internet. It's been scrubbed from Facebook. It's been scrubbed from Reddit. It's been scrubbed from Twitter. But you can find it on the Irish Times, the Hindu Times, the British Times. Pretty much every other democracy on earth is running this story except for our democracy. Kind of interesting. And then finally, let's talk about this vote. Yes, we voted against peace and denouncing Russia. We voted with Belarus, North Korea, Eritrea. If you don't know about Eritrea, they're a dictatorship so brutal you've probably never even heard of them. And Russia. The people that voted against this, Serbia, they've been simping for Russia since before some of you guys were born. They love Russia. They voted against this. Here are the people that abstained. China abstained. Iran, death to America, Iran abstained from this vote. I mean, come on. Iran has been selling Shahed drones to the Russians to bomb the Ukrainians, and even they abstained from this vote. This is an absolute joke, folks. It looks like there's a new axis of evil, and we're in it. Okay, end of my